Hey guys. Um we are going through it. I I'm just gonna talk. You know, I've been feeling pretty lonely yesterday, and I know I'm doing this series about like finding yourself, like about spending time with yourself. And honestly, it was going really good. And I was really enjoying getting to know myself and like falling in love with myself. And I'm still am. But two things can be true at the same time. Sorry, there was a bug. I'm still lonely, in different ways. And I also found out that my ex has a girlfriend, which is like whatever. I just found out in a really crazy way. At my job, someone came up to me and asked me my name and asked me if I knew my ex, and was like, "Oh my goodness, he was asking about you," and I was like, it was my ex girlfriend's babysitter. So it turns out he's a stepdaddy now too. I guess I don't know. Uh, but I also found out a guy that I really liked and really thought that we were going to like date because that's what he told me he wanted. Uh, he also cut things off with me. Um, we don't need to go into details about that, but basically he told me that he didn't want to date me, that he changed his mind because he didn't feel like he was ready. Found out because I just love to help my own feelings, and I did it to myself. I found out he was dating someone else, and that they've been dating for 3 months. So like a month or 2 months went by after we stopped talking. I guess they got together, or maybe he was talking to her the whole time. I don't know. That really got to me. That really hurt. And I guess a part of my pride was or is aching because I guess this is gonna sound really toxic when I say it, but this is just what I've been processing and dealing with. I wanted to date or fall in love before I dated. To kind of, I don't know, like, just be like, fuck y'all, you know? What are you doing, Spice? Sorry, my cat's making noises. Um, but yeah, I wanted to do it before them, and they both did it before me. So my pride was hurt, and I was upset, and I'm still upset. I'm really upset. I'm angry, and anger is a hard emotion for me to deal with. I try not to be angry about stuff. Um, After my brother passed, it was like really the first time I felt anger since I was like a kid. And it was really hard to deal with and process. And feeling angry like this again has definitely triggered feeling like that with my brother passed. It's been a hard month. It's been a hard month. And my wisdom tooth is also killing me. I had to go to the hospital for it. They put me on antibiotics for it. Every time I go off the antibiotics, it comes back. I've been trying to get a dentist or going to see a dentist, and I keep messing them. They keep messing me. Every time I call it, they don't pick up. When they call me, I don't pick up because I'm at my job. And I'm feeling overwhelmed, and I'm feeling upset, and everything that's going on in the world, I'm just like, ah! It's not always easy, you know? My cat is like, what is going on, Mom? Why are you screaming? I don't even know why I'm making this. I think the whole point of my YouTube channel is to help people not feel alone. But sometimes I feel like I'm only just complaining about myself. But, you know, that's the whole point. Guys, if you're going through it, I feel you. Sometimes it's so hard for me to speak up to my family, to my friends, and say, hey, I'm not doing okay, or hey, mentally, I'm just done, you know? And I don't want to rush into a relationship to, like, I don't know, to feel better about it, to feel better that two guys that I really liked, one of them I was in love with, are now dating new people. And I also don't want to be upset at them. Like, don't get me wrong, they both lied to me, I think. I don't know about the second guy. My ex, most definitely. That man definitely lied. Definitely lied. I think he would agree with me on that. So, I don't know about the other one though. Probably. I just, it's hard to accept that. It's hard to accept that the time that we spent together really didn't mean anything to him when he was the one, like, the main one, be like, oh my goodness, we should date, we should get together. Oh, I had a dead mosquito on me. Yum. And then he, you know, was the same guy that was like, actually, I didn't really think we should do this, blah 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 blah. But he found someone that he did want to do it with. And I think that's the part that really hurts. And I think with my ex, I spent 3 years trying to help that man and help him to find self-love and change him. I wanted to change him. I wanted to change him for the better. But you can't change someone. Only they can change themselves. Same thing with me. Only I can change myself. And I was so focused on him that I stopped focusing on myself. And I really regret that. And I'm so happy that I am focusing on myself now. I think the ideal of him changing for someone else, or being a better man for someone else, hurts. And I wonder why he couldn't do that for me. Or for himself. And that makes me upset. I have to be honest with my emotions. I have to be honest with myself. I want so badly to, like, forgive them and just, like, move on. But honestly, I'm fucking pissed off. I'm fucking pissed off at them. And I want to scream and fucking be like, what the fuck were you thinking? Why the fuck did you put me through this? Like, I didn't fucking deserve any of that, you know? And I think a part of me is also a little bit upset at myself. Definitely for staying for 3 years with a man that obviously was not ready for a relationship at the time. And maybe he didn't love me the way that I thought he loved me. And 3 years I put up with that. And it breaks my heart because it's just, I deserve better, you know? And I should have protected myself better. I should have gotten out of it sooner, but I just wasn't thinking for myself. I was thinking for him. I was best for him. And I keep jumping back and forth between these two guys. I needed to, like, release this. I was listening to Taylor Swift. And I was just upset. I don't know how to, like, make this sound, like, beautiful and make this sound like, oh yeah, I don't know, like, wise. I maybe I just need to stop overthinking. I think, like, who's watching this video, whoever's gonna come across this video and be like, I want so badly to, like, I don't know, give them good advice, but I'm not in the mindset to give advice. I'm more like, me too, I feel you, you know? And maybe that's what you just need. I don't know what I need. It can get overwhelming watching other people have, you know, things that you really want, and it also make you feel like a bad person sometimes, because you like, do I'm happy for them, I love them, I'm so happy they have this, but it's, you know, comparing your life to other people really does mess with your head, and I've really been trying not to do that, and I've gotten a lot better with it. I think it really hit me hard this week because I was doing so good. I was. But I found out the same week that they both are in relationships. And my first thought was like, fuck, what is wrong with me? Like, why can I find someone to, like, I don't know, fall in love with me and date me? And I was very proud of myself because right away I was like, nope, we're not doing that. We're not gonna say what's wrong with me. I just haven't found, you know, my guy. And maybe I'm not gonna find him for a very, very long time. And I don't like that ideal. I don't. And honestly, when people are like, oh my goodness, it just gives you time to, like, focus on yourself and, like, be a better version of yourself, I really want to be like, fuck off. Like, don't you think I'm already doing that? I know it's just out of a place of love, you know? But sometimes I'm just like, dude, what the fuck do you think I'm doing? You know? I'm not just, like, constantly praying to God, saying, please send me a man, please. I used to be like that, but not anymore, you know? I don't even know what the fuck I'm saying. Sometimes when I make these videos, I feel like I'm on, like, FaceTime with my best friend, and I just keep on talking, and I'm like, dude, what are you saying? Yeah. So that's been my week, guys. That's been my month, you know? I really cannot wait until my tooth it's fixed and better, because I am in pain with it. And I barely can eat with it, so that really sucks because I really miss eating. So can't wait for that. I mean, I'm still eating, don't worry, I promise. I'm still eating, like, I'm eating, like, applesauce and stuff like that, soup. Soupy and I have been best friend, even though it's been fucking hot outside, dude. I've been dying. But that's an update on my life. I'm blah, 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 blah. I'm fighting off depression right now too. So that's been really fun. And I think it all just kind of caught up to me this week, and I'm like, oh, great, I'm fucking sad. No, depression is a funny thing because, you know, I think a lot of times when people think someone's depressed, depression comes out in a lot of different ways, you know, and a lot of people know that and a lot of people don't know that. Sometimes I feel like when people say, oh, I'm depressed, they're like, oh, you sad. And I'm like, no, I mean, yes, but no. Like, I still have joy in my heart, and I'm still happy, and I still have happy moments, but it's more like this doom feeling, and I sometimes feel like I can't breathe, and I feel like I'm dying, but, like, I'm not dying, but I am dying, because we always are, like, dying, you know? Yeah. It's really fun. Well, I'm having a time of my life. Having a time of my life. a couple days ago, I fucking lost it. And I was kind of concerned for myself for a second. And I was like, am I okay? And I was like, okay, so it's getting bad again. So I've been talking to people about it and being a little bit more honest with myself where I'm at mentally. It's hard. It's hard for me not to act like I have it all together because I want to act like it. But I'm trying to be better on saying, hey, I'm not doing good mentally. So I do feel a little bit better. And this video is going to be really long. And it's going to be me talking about so many different things. If you are watching this, I love you. And if you're going through a hard time, or you want to talk about it, if you just want to vent, go ahead. My comments are always open for that. And I really appreciate everyone that's been following me and just following along this journey of a 24-year-old who's just trying to figure out life. And this week, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. So honestly, like I say, this month, July and I have not been friends. So hopefully the end of July and I start getting along. That would be great. Hopefully August we get along, because that's my birthday month. You know, I'm a Leo, if you couldn't tell. So we better fucking get along. I'm gonna be upset. Okay. I need to go to bed. I need to brush my teeth. Excuse me. And go to bed. Isn't this cute? This is Waven. I will link his profile down below. He streams on Twitch. He's my brother. He's pretty cool. And I like this mosquito. I like hang out with him sometimes in his stream. So, and we're gonna be taking a trip for our birthday at the end of August. And I'm probably gonna vlog that. I also have a mountain trip I need to post. I just need to edit it. I'm really bad about editing my videos. That's why I always post videos like this. I have other videos. I just need to edit them and actually post them. But we shall see if I ever do that. Okay. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, whenever you're watching this. I love you. Bye.